MOD video for today. Today I want to talk about this idea that we have of success and the expectations we have once we embark on a journey to be successful. We have we have these expectations that success is gonna happen. On this day. You know what I'm saying? In 3 days. In 6 months or whatever. Or next year I'm gonna be successful. That's not how it works, bro. That is not how it works. It's a slow process. It's a slow process, bro. Being successful, it's a slow process. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people are not successful. Because it's such a slow process that a lot of people give up. Give up because they don't see results. They put in all this work, and they don't see results. It's taking too long for them to get the results that will motivate them to keep going. And once they don't see the results, they give up. So I hope this video motivates you to not give up, bro. Do not give up on your dreams, no matter how hard it is, no matter how long it takes. As long as you believe in it, and you put in the work in, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I always remember this one time I was watching, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, and I remember I was watching the Spurs one day, and it was actually, like, it wasn't a game. It was a documentary about the Spurs run, when they won like 3 championships in like 4 years. When they had Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, all those guys. You know what I'm saying? And I remember they were losing. They were losing this game, and Greg Popovich just took a timeout, right? And they caught Greg Popovich saying, guys, it's not gonna be fast, okay? It's not gonna be fast. It's gonna take time. So come in, sit down, unpack your bags, because it's a long process. It's a long process. And that stuck with me. That stuck with me, bro. You try to be successful, bro. You try to do something big. It's gonna take time. It's a slow process, bro. It's a slow process. We have this idea that success is like going through an elevator. You just gotta go up. Mm-mm. Success is like taking the stairs, bro. Success is like taking the stairs. One step at a time, slowly, harder. It gets harder, you know what I'm saying? It gets hard. It's just what it is, bro. And to be honest with you, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love that. I love that it is like that. That way, lazy mother effers are not gonna be successful. If you're trying to be successful, bro, you gotta put the work in. You gotta work hard. You gotta believe in yourself. Even when things are not looking good, you still gotta keep going. Still gotta keep going. That's where a lot of mother effers, give up and quit. But you don't want to be one of those guys. I hope this video motivates you to not be one of those guys. Believe in it, bro. You gotta believe in it. I was watching Brendan Carter, right, the other day, and he was talking about why people aren't successful, and like 10 things of why people are not successful. And one of the things he was talking about is we have this idea that success, is this just this line that's kind of just goes, straight up, when that's not what success is. That's not what sustainable success is. And that's what you want, bro. You want sustainable success. You want consistent success. You don't want that viral success. You don't want that, because it's not gonna last. And you gotta understand, you gotta appreciate the process, because that's what makes you better. That's what makes you being able to like bounce back in case things don't go right. Because I'm here to tell you, you're trying to start a business or whatever, might not work out the first time. Might not work out the first time. What's that? I think there was a statistic that says like 60% or something like that, or 70% of first time business owners fail, right? Looking at those statistics, how does that make you feel? You still excited about that business? Still confident in yourself? This is why you gotta surround yourself, bro, with people who believe in you just like you believe in yourself. Because you're gonna have those days, bro, where you just don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. You don't believe you can do it. And I hope that you're self-motivated enough to get through those days, bro. Because those days are a test. That's the way you got to look at it. That's the way you got to look at it. Because I can promise you, bro, all these big businesses that you know, all these big brands and big, billionaires that you know today, trust me, go back to their stories, to their humble beginnings, bro. You think people believed in Bill Gates when he was talking about, doing what he's doing right now? Think people believe in Jeff Bezos when he was talking about what he wanted to do? But they had this vision. They had this vision and they believed in it. Look at all the great people from the past. You know? Like look at Kobe, man. No one really believed that Kobe could do it without Shaq. No one really believed it. People had doubts. But you gotta use that as motivation, bro. That's gotta be your motivation when people doubt that you can't do something. When you know deep down that you can do it. But you gotta understand that the process, bro. The process, it's a slow process. It's a slow process. Not a lot of us are lucky enough to have, you know what I'm saying, like rich parents or parents who can influence and put us in a position where we can just succeed tomorrow. Like, I'm watching LeBron's son. He's going to the NBA, no doubt about it. And I'm not saying he's not a good player. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sure he's a great player. I haven't really watched him, but can you really say that his path wasn't easier than the average athlete, average basketball player? That's a privilege that he has. And for other guys, might take a little longer to get to the NBA. For him, not as long. But you can't compare yourself to him. That's his life. And that's another thing I want you to understand is your slow process is going to be different than my slow process and the next person's slow process. You got to understand your timing is your timing. It's different than everybody else. So you need to stop comparing yourself. That's another thing that holds a lot of people back is they're trying to compare themselves to other people. How long it took that person to do this? How come it's taking me longer? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You got to understand that, like, this journey you try to get on, bro, trust me, there's enough out there. There's enough in the world to make you doubt yourself. So don't you dare doubt yourself. There's enough out there that's going to, you know what I'm saying, tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. But if you don't believe in it, if you're already doubting yourself, then I can promise you're not gonna make it out there. You're not gonna make it out there. It's a cold world out there, bro. It's a cold world out there. So if you're not strong enough, bro, you're not. This is not for you. If you can't handle the bad days, this is not for you, bro. This is where you gotta prepare yourself. You gotta be ready for anything and everything. You got to tell yourself that no matter what happens, no matter how bad it gets, if I still have that vision in my head, I'm going to keep going. And that's what you got to do, bro. You just got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to just remember, that it's a slow process. Just put that in your head. It's a slow process. It's going to take some time. Especially, bro, if you're trying to do something big. If you're trying to do something big, you know what I'm saying? It's the bigger you want something, the longer it's gonna take. It's just what it is. The more you want something, the more work it requires. It's just what it is, and you can't complain about that. You want a lot, you gotta do a lot. You want a little bit, you do a little bit. It's very simple math. So don't complain. You know what I'm saying? Like Greg Papa just said, come in, unpack your bags, sit down because it's gonna be a long journey, bro. It's gonna be a long journey. But that shouldn't like discourage you, bro. That shouldn't discourage you. That should motivate you. That makes me happy. That makes me happy that it's a long journey, because that's how I know mother effers that make it are people who really want to make it. They're not just doing this because it's a trend thing. It's what's popping now. No. It's people that really want to do this because it requires all of your effort and all of your belief in yourself to do something big. And this can be anything. It doesn't have to be, YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever, your business, whatever it is you believe in, bro. You just got to understand that it's a slow process. It's going to take some time. It's going to take time. But I can promise you that when it happens, that is the right time for you. Like I said, your timing is gonna be different than everybody else's timing. So don't compare yourself to other people. Just understand that if it's not popping right now, bro, I can promise you it's not your time. It's not your time yet. Because believe me, when it pops, when your time comes, when the right time comes, it's gonna happen for you. So you just gotta believe in the universe, bro. Believe in it. Believe in the process. Believe that your time is coming. It's a slow process. It's gonna take time, but your time will come. Just believe in that and stick with it. Stick with it until your time comes. Your time will come. Anyways, that's the message for today, bro. Just my humble opinion. Peace.